Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, class, to kill some debt. All right, we are on a roll this week. Got a few other lessons that I want to put out, and then I'm going to start steamrolling with some debt. All right, I've had a few people really commit, right, at the tier 3 level. So that's huge. So I've been kind of focusing a lot of my time on them. So forgive me if you're someone that filled out a form in the past few days and I haven't reached out to you yet. It's only because I'm really focusing, creating blueprints for specific people to wipe out extreme amount of debt in a very short period of time. So for this example here, we have a gentleman that I met in person, right, when I was getting ready to head out to Orlando area for a vacation. This person actually drove all the way from Orlando to meet with me in West Palm Beach area, right, like Boynton I think it was. And we went to Olive Garden, fed me some food that's like the best thing you could do for me, and we had a lovely conversation. So here we are. Income $4,274.30. Okay, we got our total expenses right here, and I'm gonna kind of explain that in a second. Cash flow $850. Okay, the current debt that we're gonna tackle is a credit card first. We owe $5,000. That's the monthly payment. That's the interest rate, $219 at 14.5%. All right. So we have a total of 7 credit cards, right? So the way I was looking at all these credit cards, right? So if you're someone that has a bunch of different credit card debts and you're not sure which credit card to tackle first, or you're like, do I go get a line of credit? Do I try to go use my credit to obtain a personal line of credit? Or should I wait? Should I try to get a HELOC? Or should I just focus on the credit cards, wipe those out, then get it? That's something that I would do. I would wipe out my credit cards first, because my credit cards temporarily can be my debt weapon, right? So I already got the debt weapon. It's got 7 credit cards. Those are 7 debt weapons. We're going to pick the one that has the highest balance and the highest monthly payment, okay, so that we can increase our cash flow the fastest. All right? So when we're looking at our expenses on a monthly basis, you got to understand that when we're doing velocity banking with a credit card, not always, sometimes, most of the time, we cannot pay certain things with a credit card. Okay? Technically you can, but it's going to cost you money. Whether you use Elastic, you use the the other services that let you pay bills, pay your car notes with a credit card, but you got to pay fees. You can go the balance transfer, the advance route, right? Cash advance, okay? You got to pay fees. You have to factor that in if you're going to go that route. Me, I'd rather not, because I can get the same results that you're going to get, okay? You might get done before me, but you might have to pay more in fees to get there, okay? Or it might be the other way around, because you might make a mistake, right? Which most people do. They're like, okay, let me chunk my whole paycheck into this credit card, and then I'm going to swipe all my bills, and then all of a sudden, oh, I can't swipe for that bill, so I got to do a cash advance, pay 3%, plus the interest if I don't pay it back within that same month, and you got to pay that every single time that you do a transfer. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just stay simple and separate my bills. Okay? So we've got, for this gentleman, we've got $1,608 that are bills that I cannot pay with credit. So therefore, I'm going to keep it in cash. I'm going to pay my mortgage, my car note, other bills, okay? I'm going to keep that in cash. A portion of this is going to stay in cash. Now, the other stuff that I can pay with a credit card came out to $1,542, okay? Now, what was also really nice of this gentleman is he made a commitment as well. He's like, look, man, I'm you know, the name of this video is called Proud to Pay, right? And when he said that, he totally shifted my way of thinking when it comes to exchanging value with people, right? And giving, you know, free things, so to speak, right? Because, you know, a lot of what I do is pretty much, you know, free, but I'm starting to learn more and more about the importance of charging, of giving value, of receiving for value given. And this person just completely shifted my mindset. He said, listen, I am proud to pay, right? He's exercising his kingdom citizenship, okay? Where he is giving to a king, right? The king inside of me, okay? Right? God, okay? He's giving to the king, which now that king is obligated and must give something back more in value to him. And we're going to display that right here. So we factored in the tier 3 contribution, which is 147, rounded it up, 150. Okay, he's given 150. So he's temporarily sacrificing some of his cash flow to give to this channel to help people like you, help me keep growing this channel, keep committing and making videos daily, right? And spending time with people. So his cash flow was originally like 1,000 or more. So now it's, you know, minus 150 from 1,000, boom, that's what you get. So we've got that expense, because we can pay that with a credit, right? All his other expenses, okay? Credit. Now, if you were to add that, and this, okay? Add the expenses that I can pay with credit, add your cash flow, add your monthly payment that you're already making towards the credit card, and here is your chunk amount. $2,611. That's our chunk going into the credit card. I don't care if it takes him, you know, 2,611 divided by 4. I don't care if it takes him 4 chunks to equal this. As long as he gets $2,611 in a 30-day period into that credit card, I am happy. Okay? The other money stays in cash. And he's going to have a little wiggle room of like 50, 80 bucks, maybe like 100, which is extra cash flow that he can either just keep in his checking account, store it in the emergency fund, or stuff it in here, whatever he likes. I'm going conservative right now, okay? So check this out. We're putting in $2,611 into the credit card. Our expenses that we can pay with credit, it's coming out. It's coming out. Expenses out. Do you see that? You see that? Not all at once, throughout the month, okay? Look at his cash flow. How did that occur? 1,069 cash flow. Where did this money come from? Did it come from here? No. Did it come from here? No. Right here. Right? That 219. How is that cash flow? How is that monthly payment cash flow? Think about it. I want you to really think about it. If I'm dumping this in first, didn't I already satisfy the payment? And if I dump that in, don't I cut this off for that month? don't I just cut it off? Straight principal, right? Matter of fact, by paying that, I'll pay less in interest on this $219. Whereas if I would have just paid $219 plus the $850, right? Now, this became cash flow. Now we're at 1069. If you did the math, all right, conservatively speaking here, $5,000 of debt will get paid off in 4 months. Okay, so 4 months, this is done. All right, now, he made a commitment to give at this level until he reaches $1,000. I'm like, wow, amazing, proud to pay, right? So that'll cut off 6 months from now. So his cash flow will go up the 150 plus the 219. In a total of 6 months, we'll definitely have a higher cash flow going on. Okay. Also, if he or his wife makes more money, okay, that'll add to the cash flow. Okay. So he's detailing cars, right? He's mobile, so he'll go to different locations and he details cars, right? So he's waxing, right? Wax on, wax off, right? In the meantime, he's got his boy Denzel chopping it. Wow. Got my little knife, right? My little debt weapon. This is my debt weapon right here. This is what I carry whenever I'm on the phone with you guys, right? Chopping debt. I got it right by my side. I'm like, listen, I'm about to cut this debt. 5 years or less, 2 years or less. Let's go. Start creating legacy wealth here, right? I got this idea from my friend Dan Loke, right? He's got a much bigger sword, right? Because he's, you know, much higher level than I am. So, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me start small, man. Let me, you know, start a little, you know, with some families, right? Some households, average households. Then I'm gonna start approaching businesses, right? Business owners and entrepreneurs, right? Start cutting debt. Then I'm going to start going after the churches one by one. I'm going to sanctify them. I'm going to free them. I'm going to show them the kingdom, what it really means, right? Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing what's going to occur in the next year. Oh, my Lord. So, I'm doing that. He's washing his cars, he's detailing, he's expediting his success process by applying velocity banking. We keep going. To wipe out 7 credit cards should take me about a year or less conservatively. Okay? As soon as that occurs, would you agree my credit score is going to skyrocket? My debt to income ratio will look a lot better. My utilization, which takes up 30% of my credit score, is going to look a lot better. Would you agree? Yes. Would you also agree that your cash flow will go up? Okay? When I did the math, all the monthly payments and the minus off that and the 219 and, you know, extra money, I'm projecting his new cash flow a year or less from now will be $1,414, okay? Which I will then acquire a new debt weapon, a line of credit for $15,000, okay? His next debt that we must pay is his car, okay? A year from now, the balance should be around $16,500 owed. Okay? Take that number, times it by 12, cash flow, divided by 2, you get this. That's your chunk. $8,484. Okay? 16,500 minus 8. First month of doing velocity banking on the car, we wipe out half the debt. Now, to speed this up, our income, let's say it stays the same, $4,274.30. See, now when I have a line of credit, I can put the whole income into the line of credit. $4,274.30 going in. Expenses, would you agree? 1 year from now, my expenses are going to be much lower. So I'm projecting his expenses will be $2,860.30 going out. Okay? $1,414 stays in. Conservatively speaking, 7 months, conservative, to pay off a car in 7 months. Denzel, you're lying. This is a scam. I don't want to talk to you. You're crazy in the head. Okay? I know. 7 months. We're done. Do the math. Test me. Here are my results. In 1 year and 7 months, I would have paid off over $49,000 of debt. My cash flow would go up $1,840 because his car payment was $425 a month. So once we eliminate the car, cash flow goes up from $1,414 to $1,840. Okay? And the last thing that we have to pay is his mortgage. Okay? I'm projecting in my head 2 or 3 years. Done. Done. Because I know a year and 7 months from now, he is going to be making more money. Him or her, or both, are going to be making more money. He's going to start a YouTube channel, I believe. He's going to market his business even further. He's going to educate people. He is going to give, right? And when he gives, guess what? He receives 10 times, tenfold, right? So just imagine getting 10 times that. How much sooner will this get paid off? Oh, you're not hearing me. Not hearing me. So let's recap. Starting November of 2018, our first debt weapon was a credit card. We wipe it off in 4 months. Okay? It takes us 1 year or less to wipe out 7 credit cards doing this method right here. Okay? We then acquire our new debt weapon, line of credit. We then tackle the next debt that I can get to the fastest to pay it off, which is a car. It takes me 7 months to wipe that out. I take out this much debt, 1 year, 7 months, and then I kill the mortgage in 2 or 3 years. And I am a free man. Oh, and I am going to praise him and worship and engage in fellowship with this community and continue to grow and expand the territory. Okay? My name is Denzel. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you. I love you. See you soon.